What's up guys, thanks for clicking, welcome to another video. First of all, apologies I'm not doing quite so many videos at the moment guys. I work in the, well I suppose I technically work in the haulage industry, and Christmas is a busy time, so I'm trying to grab what I can when I can. It's dark when I go to work, dark when I come home from work in the weekdays, so I've only really got the Sunday, so you'll have to bear with me, but it's my first year doing it, trying to learn how to do things properly. I'm learning guys. Anyway, today we've got this, and it's a mini crawler. And what's mini crawlers all about? I don't really understand what the attraction is with a mini crawler or what one is. So I've got one, I'm here, let's find out. Mini crawler for Christmas? I'm back. So today we've got the Eazyrc Triton. You can buy this car from China direct, like somewhere like Banggood or Make a Fire. I bought mine from Make It Build It in the UK, and I've had a quick look, and every model shop seems to have it in the UK. So you can still get it for Christmas, is what I'm saying, guys. You might be able to get it from China for Christmas, but you can definitely get it from well, in the UK you can get it from a model shop, and it'll be next day delivery. So plenty of time to get it, guys. It's 1/18 scale. It's a nice little truck. It says it's got a 6 gram servo. I'm not really sure what 6 grams is. Doesn't seem very strong. It's 4-wheel drive. So let's get out of the box and have a look. Okay, so here we are. Here's the little Triton. What do you get in the box? Well, you get a fairly standard metal wheel hex. You get a standard USB charger. You get a bit of paper saying, if not in use for a long time, unplug the LiPo. You get some instructions. They're not, it's basically just a sheet of paper, but it does have a spare parts list of all the parts, and again lots more information about LiPo batteries. Talking of LiPo batteries, it's in the car here. It comes with this, which is a little 380 milliamp hour 2-cell LiPo, and the only other thing you get in the box is you get a controller. Now the controller looks a bit toy grade to me. Why is it blue? I don't know. Looks very toy grade. Plastic wheel. You can't really drive it one-handed. You've got steering trim, throttle trim, and that's it, nothing else. The battery door has a screw in it. Now that's not good, because normally a screw means toy grade, doesn't it? But it takes 3 AA batteries, and looks like it'll work, so it'll do the job. The body doesn't come off the car, not unless you unscrew it. You can access everything through the bonnet, but what we'll do, we'll get you over here, get a bit closer and have a look at the car. So here we are guys, in nice and close. It's a small little car. I know it's 1/18 scale. I've never had a 1/18 scale before, but they are small. I mean, if you look, this is a fairly standard size controller. It's a small little car. They do a 1/24 scale as well. Not of this, but they do a 1/24 scale crawler, which must be tiny. £5, aren't it, at 1/18? Anyway, so underneath the bonnet, you've got your combined ESC receiver, and the little battery sits in the back there, and that's it really. That's your only access to things. If we flip it over, you've got, can you see in there, a tiny little motor. I don't know what it is. Spec wise guys, feel free to have a look and check, and I'll put a link to both the Banggood and to the UK model stores Make It Build It where I got this on the website, but there's not a lot of information on it. I can't find a great deal of technical specifications, so a small motor is all I can tell you. Perhaps someone else can tell me what that motor is. And again, a small little steering servo, which to say, all I can say is the box says it's 9 grams, which doesn't sound very good. Other than that, plastic axles, plastic drive shaft, it's all plastic. Should we just save a bit of time? Friction shock absorbers, which mean it's a little bouncy, but I don't think it doesn't weigh anything. I think if you put oil shocks on, it probably wouldn't articulate. So I'm going to say that that's probably intentional and probably a good idea. It's got nice, soft little 1-inch internal beadlock tyres, whatever that may mean. And as you can see by them flashing away, it's got lights. If we turn the transmitter on, you have indicators only when you turn. As you can see, fully proportional steering, guys. So we're now moving away from toy grade. I've got to be honest, if you looked at that in a shop, in a box, with that, you'd be kind of thinking this was a toy grade car, guys. And to be honest, I do. It's little flexi shocks, but I say the first sign it isn't is we have fully proportional steering, and also speed wise you can drive it very, very slowly. It's quite noisy, but so obviously we've got rear lights, but only when you actually go backwards. And the same with the front lights, but only when you go forwards. That's a bit annoying. I mean, they could have put a third channel or just had the lights on all the time. I mean, do we really need to turn them off? I don't think you're going to be driving at night with them. They don't look particularly bright. A little bit bright. Perhaps we'll try it at night time and see. But other than that, guys, that's it really. That's all the technical information I've got. It doesn't look like it's waterproof to me. It doesn't say it's waterproof. It's very sparse. I think this is probably a copy, well, from what I can find out, it's a copy of like the FMS, which is about twice the price. This is a cheap little car, guys, under 100 quid. So I'm guessing that perhaps it's just the same thing, but they've dumbed down the electrics a bit. I don't really know. So it's the first one I've had. I've seen lots of reviews on them. I just think that it's something I should try, really. And I must admit, already I got it out of the box and I've been playing for 10 minutes with it, trying to go over things and stuff. So it is addictive. But let's set up some stuff and see if we can make it do a bit of crawling. Okay, so as you can see, nice and slow. It's a bit noisy, if I'm being honest. Oh, we're going to lose it. Oh, we're going to lose it. Nice and slow. This is where it moves away from toy grade, guys. It's got that slow control. I know, we beached it. Yeah. Yeah. So what's it useful for? What's the uses? I don't know, I mean, it's quite good fun. I mean, if it's cold outside and wet and raining and windy and all the rest of it like it is now, and for Christmas, you know, you could buy one of these for Christmas for someone that's into RC, probably even a child, to be fair. It's not very fast. And you could just spend Christmas Day setting up little courses out of wrapping paper and presents. And I mean, I've literally just got some old wheels, chucked them on there. I know you've probably watched a couple of attempts, but that was 10-15 minutes. I was just sat there mesmerised, just going backwards and forwards. There's something in your brain that just makes you want to keep going and seeing more extreme things you can get over. So I think, you know, for a noob, it's quite good. It's quite effective. I mean, it's tiny, but I mean that means you can play with it indoors. You haven't got to go outside. But I suppose what you want to know is, can you still use it outside? Can you take it to somewhere near your house and go off-road with it and go over the mud and all the rest of it? So even though it's like a degree outside, very cold, very windy, and probably going to start hailing. Let's go out and see if it works outside, shall we, guys? Woo! Can't wait. Okay, guys, so here we are out in the real world. Now, this is the good thing with these little crawlers is this wood is near my house, but it's not very good for sort of big cars. It's a bit small and a bit flat, but for this it's ideal. So I thought we'd start off a bit of a descent, see if it's got a drag brake. It's definitely got a brake. It doesn't roll on its own though. Getting some leaves, handles that no problem. Yes, so it will make it up there. Made light work of that. So the trees and stuff are really wet out here, guys, and the tyres are really struggling with it, but it does work. It's got a good bit of power. It's not actually that noisy when you're out in the real world. It's quite quiet. It's very hard to drive one-handed. Doesn't struggle with the leaves too much. Let's try that again. This wood, guys, is very slippery. It's very damp. So to be fair to it, it's doing quite well. I mean, the tyres are wet, the tree's wet. But if you take it nice and slowly, it's all about picking your lines, I think, guys. Something I'm not very good at. No! Oh, I really want to get up there. See, you can have hours of fun with this, guys, to be fair. It's that articulation, look. It's not especially top heavy either, guys, to be fair to it. Nope. Oh, I lost it again. Okay guys, I think we'll call that a wrap for this. Yeah, you can use it in the real world. You've got to be a bit realistic. It doesn't go over massive things, but then if you had a real scale truck, which is designed to be scale trucks, if you had a scale truck, you probably wouldn't try to run over a tree with it. It wouldn't work. So yeah, it's pretty good. Cool. It's something you can buy for Christmas. Get to grips with in the house over some small obstacles and things you build for it. Then you can bring it out in the real world, perhaps when it's a little bit warmer and drier, and have good fun with it. But it's cool. I'm new to crawlers, I don't really know much about them, and I wanted to try and give you a kind of, if you don't know anything about them either, what they're like out of the box. And the answer is they're quite good. That little 380 milliamp hour battery, they reckon lasts 30 minutes. I've had 26 minutes, it's still going strong. Eazyrc does 30 minutes on one charge, which is awesome for a little tiny battery. But yeah, all in all guys, good car, good one for Christmas, quite possibly, good one for the rest of the year. Yeah, no problems. Thanks guys, my name's Ben, this is Noob RC. I'll see you in the next one.